Brother, so this is called the Holy Bible, and I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's a pretty cool thing to read, whether you are a Christian or not, because there's so many life lessons and wisdom to be shared. Now, before you click off this video and cancel me for being a Christian, hear me out. There have been so many lessons that I've learned in my life recently that have come from this, and that have come from people who have studied this, and I don't know why, but I feel like the topics that I've been speaking about online right now, like on YouTube, how to be more productive, how to be disciplined, how to schedule and time manage better, it feels so immature to me all of a sudden. And I find it very interesting because that's what I thought was purposeful. That's what I thought people needed to hear. But maybe people need to hear how to be spiritually disciplined, or how to have better values, or how to have become the person that can actually do these things rather than just focusing on the habits, right? I can tell you to meditate every day, take a cold shower every day, read books every day. But what's the point in doing all those if you can just become the person that does that and then do those things naturally without the resistance, right? So I was like, man, all these lessons that I've learned spiritually, I haven't learned many self-improvement lessons lately, I can't even lie to you, but true self-improvement lies in this: becoming who God wants you to be, right? Why are you just being on self-improvement to get a girlfriend, or be on self-improvement to feel better about yourself, when you're literally becoming who God appointed you to be, who God destined you to be? Isn't that way more purposeful and driven? You can't lack motivation when you know, dang, God brought me onto this earth for a reason. And in order to find that purpose and to cultivate that purpose, I need to become the person who can handle that purpose that he has for me. And to do that, I need to become the person he has destined for me to be. You have no excuses anymore, because God literally appointed you to be on this planet, in this moment, on this second, listening to me speak right now, for a purpose, for a reason. There's always a reason for why something happens. There's always a purpose behind why something happens. And if you're seeing this, there's a reason. You can click off, I don't care. But regardless of whatever you choose to do from this second forward, just know that God has a purpose for you. You also have a purpose for yourself. And if you don't, if you don't sacrifice this, if you don't surrender your purpose, your desires, your will to what God wants for you, you'll always be behind where you're supposed to be. You'll always be going in a different trajectory, different direction of where you want to be. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes God uses our desires to do his will, what he wants for us. But a lot of times the things we want, will it really satisfy us? We've been psyoped into thinking more equals better. More money, more women, more fame, more followers. But we don't realize that it's all an illusion, right? How many times have you gotten something that you thought you wanted so badly, and then within 2 weeks, within a month, within a year is not that much time, but within a year, you feel oh, you want something more now. You want something else now. Something's drawing your attention. You want that girl. You want that fame. You want that grade, right? Because nothing actually fulfills us except for what? Number one, purpose. Actually, not number one purpose. It's just purpose. Nothing actually matters besides the purpose that you have set for your life. Actually, I take that back. Nothing actually matters besides the purpose that God has set for your life. And for you to conform your desires, your ways, your thoughts, your ambitions for his. I've been reading this book lately that my principal gave me, which is pretty weird because our principal's a pretty scary guy. It's called Spiritual Leadership. And here's the book. What's up?
Are you talking on the phone?
Yeah.
Where?
Right here.
Wait, talking or make a video?
Video.
Can I ask you first?
Okay.
I'm not cooking a steak. I cook pasta.
What? No. Can I have steak?
Why?
Please. Just one steak. I only need one steak. Just one. Please, please,
The
please,
pasta
please,
is a
please,
beef.
please, 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 please,
It's
please.
a beef.
Please, please, please.
No, it's a meatball. I need that one.
Can I just have the meat? And I don't want to eat carbs for dinner.
Why?
Because I can't sleep well if I eat carbs for dinner.
What's carb?
Carbs like pasta, rice. Can I just have beef, please?
No, no.
Can I have a steak? One steak. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, it said, should you then seek great things for yourself, seek them not. Which I found really interesting. Because all our lives we've been told, we've been asked, since we were small, right? What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do with what's your dream? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? Never, what is God's will for you? What is the universe? I don't care what you believe in. But a lot of times we don't even know what we want. And yet we spend our entire lives chasing this illusion of what we think is important to us. And it's sad because a lot of times, once we realize and we get it, we're not even fulfilled, right? We're not even like, yeah, this is it, I'm content now. No, we always want more. We always want more, more, more. And when you think, oh, when I get that, then I'll be satisfied. You know what happens, right? You're not satisfied once you get it. So that's basically what spiritual leadership teaches us, which is true fulfillment comes from serving others. And true leadership is being the servant. And it's kind of complex. And I can't explain it in one video, but it's really interesting. And if you ever want to read a book, everyone's asking me like, oh, what books do you read? This is a pretty good book. But if you're going to read a book, read this. It's called the Holy Bible. You can find it at everywhere. So yeah, that's just a little rant from me. I've been so afraid of speaking about Christianity on my channel. Don't know why. Because maybe people hate me for it, or I'm being pushy, and whenever you speak about Christianity, people are just turned off to it. But I feel like if it can change someone's life, which it has mine, what right do I have to strip that away from someone, from you? Right? Yeah. If you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. Get after it.